Hey there, ho there, everyone. Welcome. Bayou Beavers is almost over. Oh, are you watching that right now? Thank you, TheJericho. Bayou Beavers, my God. Oh, you're watching the Bayou Beavers. The movie within a movie that is by Bayou Beavers. I picture it as a series. Welcome. So I'm announcing the winners of the 4K giveaways that I did, because I actually did two. I did one on my Instagram and I did one here. So there's two different prizes. I have them right here, like in the boxes, ready to go to whoever's going to win. I figure I will give everyone a minute to kind of show up. I'm exceptionally exhausted, still in my work shirt also. So we may go over some merch, but I think I'm going to hold off on, like originally we had discussed last week, going through like my merch situation and like, you know, putting my autographs in this binder. I think that'll be good for next week. I'm also planning on doing like a Q&A at some point. So I'm excited to, I forgot what it's called. You like ask like anonymously, like ask your questions, and then people do that and they ask their questions, and I'm going to do that. But that's it. Maybe I can go through some I'm sorry. No, I'll go through what the prizes are. So the prize that is the YouTube prize, the 4K giveaway, because we got to 4,000 hours of views, which it's insane to me because we had 4,000 hours of views. That's why I started the 4K giveaway. That was about 3 weeks ago. We are now at almost 6,000 hours of views in the past year. It's just based on a year situation. So we have added, since getting to 4,000, we've added another 2,000. Like, y'all are watching stuff. So I appreciate you all very much. So the giveaway for that, because originally I only showed a few of the prizes. I'm going to show, still, I'm probably going to toss a couple extra things in here, but this is what I described in the video. Am I yelling? Probably. I'm used to having to project, and every time I try to hook up the mic for a live, it doesn't work. So sorry if I'm screaming. But this is the stuff that was in the giveaway video that a bunch of you commented on, and some extra stuff. So it's in this bag. So this is the bag I showed. It's from the Connecticut Horror Fest, which is happening again this year. Assuming, don't yell at me, James. I'm going to have to. It's funny because I actually say that all the time. Anytime someone says anything even remotely quietly, I'm like, stop screaming at me. So, but the CT Horror Fest is happening again this year. I know there's the writer's strike and the actor's strike, and that is actually having an effect on conventions because the actors are not allowed to do certain interviews, social media, panels. It literally says conventions, tours. So we're going to see what happens with, you know, pre-existing lineups for these conventions. I'm going on a trip to Salt Lake City. Yeah, that's Poe. That Poe in the ditch. That's yeah. I didn't think of it either, and I saw a video on YouTube, and someone was like, "This is what this means for conventions," and I was like, "Huh?" And yeah, it's a very specific list. It's a whole list of stuff that they're not allowed to do, and I guess it pertains mostly to new work. So there's like a fine line of, can I go to a convention to promote old work? So we're seeing it might not affect anything at all, because like I'm going to Salt Lake City next month in August for something called On-Set Cinema with a friend of mine, and you get to watch the movie, watch a horror movie on set at the location it was filmed. So it's an amazing thing that they do. I was like, I'm never going to get to do this because it's always in like North Carolina or California, and I'm poor. I can't afford to, like, you know, go for like a day to just watch a movie, you know? Well, On-Set Cinema is doing 3 movies in 1 weekend in Salt Lake City. So I am there, but a lot of times a celebrity will appear. So I don't know if this affects that. Like they did Scream 2 a couple of years ago at the college that Scream 2 was filmed at, and Elise Neal, I believe is her name, was there. She showed up. There was, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. They did Scream at Stu Macher's house, and Roger Jackson, the voice of Ghostface, was there. So I don't know if that messes up the potential for what I was going to experience, which is Halloween 5 at the Halloween 5 Myers house. The next day is Silent Night, Deadly Night at the toy store, which is now a gym, I guess. And then the next night, I think I'm most excited for this. Well, Halloween 5 and it's Halloween 6. So at the Halloween 6 Myers house is also in Salt Lake City, and they're showing part 6. I think I'm most excited for that one. No, I'm most excited for 5 because that mansion, I want to know what the inside looks like. Okay, anyway, so, but that's happening. I'm, oh, and then the reason I was having this part of the conversation, ADHD brain, is the month after that is Connecticut Horror Fest. We're going to see if that affects anything, because a lot of actors have already had to pull out of previous engagements, again, mostly because of newer stuff. And then the month after that, I planned on going to Pasadena. Again, I have no money, but like that's what credit cards are for, to Pasadena for the 45 years of terror, I believe it's called, or horror, 45 years of Halloween. And a lot of people were starting to book, but they just announced a schedule and it's pretty vague. It's like Halloween panel TBD. Okay. Halloween 4 panel TBD. Halloween 3 panel TBD. Halloween Rob Zombie TBD. Everything's TBD. So I'm like, so you're announcing panels with no one attached to them. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, it could be, the assistant director and like crew member number 95 are on these panels. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, you get this Connecticut Horror Fest bag. And what's inside? We're going to find out. So this is from Bad and Bruja. It's a makeup sponge. So you use this to apply your makeup, but it's a spooky ghost. So that's, we've got a postcard from the Archive, which is the storefront for Vinegar Syndrome. We actually have them here in Connecticut. You're getting that. This is the Jiffy Pop popcorn top from Stab, custom made. This was a custom-made print from Pen Tool Art, and his information's on the back. This here, Frankenstein. This I don't think I showed in the actual video, but it's Vote for Chucky. Good Guy pin. What else? And I'm still going through. Again, we're not going to go through all of my merch today, probably, but I want to at some point go through this and add more stuff to these. And I want to do more giveaways in the future. So thank you all for, here's my obligatory plea, for using the thanks button. I believe it's either a $ or it might be a little heart that says thanks. I've seen it look both ways, but when you use that, you're helping support, more movie reactions, merch that I want to actually create eventually, but you're also sponsoring these giveaways. One of my favorite artists, probably my actual just #1 top favorite artist, Snarky and Sage on Etsy. She gave me a bunch of these prints. You can't see them behind me. I've shown them in videos before. I actually had her do custom, oh my gosh, Christmas, was it Christmas? Yes, Christmas cards for some friends. I have some of her art hanging. I have these stickers. I have magnets on my fridge. I had her make me a custom tote bag that I also gave away to a bunch of friends. That was really expensive. So if you use that button and we get more giveaways going, I will make some more custom bags. I had her make, she's an amazing designer. She's also exceptionally nice. Like I appreciate someone who's just a nice person. She's also very talented. Look at these. So Live, Laugh, Love. I think this is hysterical. I have this magnet on my fridge. We've got Ellen Ripley. I have a few more of her stickers, but I like them, so I might keep them, but we'll see. But the bag that she made, I specifically asked her for this, and she was amazing in putting this together for me to give to my friends. And I kept one for myself. It's the beach bag I bring usually. One of the beach bags I bring with me to the actual beach is an Amity Island beach tote that she designed herself completely from scratch. The other one I had her make, and I bring this to a lot of book events because I'm into movies the way my sister is into books. She has a Bookstagram. I'll put the link down below. But when we go to her book events, I bring this bag with me because it's Linda from Halloween. So imagine like this kind of beautiful art, but Linda from Halloween holding her bag. And it's the whole quote of, I always forget my chemistry book, my math book, and my whatever book. It's the whole quote on both sides of this tote. It's gigantic too. I love it. Please, I'm going to put her Etsy. I think the description that's up right now has, oh, you know what? Well, I'm still going to do it. But if you go to the actual giveaway video, it's there as well. Because ADHD brain, I might forget the second this is over. But I definitely want to, I'll just copy and paste. I'll copy and paste the links from the giveaway video and I'll put them here. Those are going to be in there. Love her. And she doesn't do stickers, magnets, everything. This is the Stab soundtrack. There is an actual CD inside. It is the soundtrack from Scream. I don't even want to touch it. But I promise you it's in there, but it's just marketed as Stab. So it's literally all of the songs from the Scream movie marketed as a Stab soundtrack. That was custom made as well. We've got the handbook for the recently deceased notebook. Nothing inside. Oh, there's cool. Oh, just this the picture and I think that stuff's inside. That's it. Love that art. Okay. Yes, Pwned, it's beautiful. Have you, just in case you haven't seen, and ignore the fact that one of the pictures is falling, but this corner, she did that art as well. So it's Nancy with Freddy's glove. It's Hocus Pocus. It's what's the mother's name in Beetlejuice? I mean, it's not Moira Rose, but you know it's her. But she's amazing. She's great. What else we got? Then we have the Ultimate Strength hand salve from Kiehl's, because if you ever notice in my videos, a lot of the time, this is sealed. This is not the one I actually use, but it's the same product. This is what I'm usually hydrating my hands with in the middle of movie reactions because it's very dry in this room. And then, I mean, this is the meat and potatoes. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one more sticker. Horror movies and chill. That one. And then it is the 4K, because this is a 4K giveaway. 4K Cabin in the Woods with the slip cover. Shirtless Chris Hemsworth is on the back. Meta on meta on meta. So Catherine O'Hara. Well, that's the actress. What's the character's name? But I did forget her name was Catherine O'Hara too, because but all of that and possibly more. Let me pull a winner right now. And I'm actually going to show you. I got this. It's like an app. I put everyone's name in to win this. Delia, thank you. Delia Dietz, right? To be in this raffle, and I have 2 raffles on my phone. So if you see, it says The Thing, which is the other raffle we're going to do in a second. That's on Instagram. And then Cabin in the Woods. This is the Cabin in the Woods giveaway. So to be in this, all you had to do was comment on the giveaway video. Just leave a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a heart, a hey, how you doing, whatever. Yes, Melissa, double D. So you had to leave a comment on that video. Boom, you're in the raffle. That's it. The thing is, I don't know how to contact anyone that wins because YouTube does not have a DM system. They don't have a messaging situation. So I will find out how to contact, each other so I can send this to you. Hopefully these people have Instagram. A lot of you I already talked to on Instagram. So honestly, if it's one of you, then boom, easy. So we're going to click on Cabin in the Woods. We're going to do this together. I don't know how to do this. So there's 17 active names. Everyone that left a comment. Is that it? It's loading. I'm doing this so you all know that I'm not lying. Watch, it's like, you have to buy. What is this? No, oh, it's an ad. Oh, is it doing it now? Select the theme. Just do the thing. Automatic raffle. Do you want to activate automatic raffle to finish the automatic raffle? Just touch the finish button. What? Yes. Oh my gosh. Do you want to record a raffle video? No. Raffle. Ah! Who's going to be? Who's going to be? Watch, it's like not actually doing it. Okay, here we go. 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 Wait, what's it? Is it teasing us? Oh, do I have to hit finish? Oh, someone punched me in the face. Auto. Is it doing it? The suspension is killing me. If it even starts spinning again. Running. Fifth winner. There is only one winner. That seems rude. What? Finish. It gave me 6 winners. Enjoying raffle name? No. Sorry, what is this doing? Continue. Do you want to activate automatic raffle? No. How about we say no this time? No, I don't want to do automatic raffle. No, I don't want to whatever. Raffle. It was popping up with like 17 different winners. Jen Ryan! See, that's it. Finish. Done. See, Jen Ryan, done. It kept giving, it was like a 6th place winner and a 5th place winner and a 17th place winner and a whatever. Jen Ryan. I talked to Jen on Instagram. So this is fantastic. Oh, this hardly seems fair. I think Jen actually lives in Connecticut or New England because I think we talked about the CT Horror Fest. Well, I mean, cheap shipping. Thank you. Yay, Jen! Boo, boo, boo. Okay. So wow, all of that goes to well, then it's great that she's getting a CT Horror Fest bag that she probably already has. Because she's, in Connecticut and CT Horror Fest. Bam. Okay. Hi, Scott. Okay. Struggle bus with me over here. So that is Jen Ryan's prize. Congratulations, Jen. I talked to her on Instagram so I can get her address that way and send it out. Boom. Done. Ooh, I've got playing cards. I'm going to look through. I have more things I can add. Now this giveaway is from Instagram. So this one, fewer people did. So please contribute to these giveaways. I want to give away more things in the future. But this actually, I'd be more excited for this one, to be honest. This is the 4K of The Thing. I don't even own The Thing on 4K. I got this for the giveaway. I've got it on DVD and Blu-ray, and thanks to Blockbuster Videos, VHS. So someday maybe the 4K, but I mean, here we go. So she's beautiful in 4K. Look, fantastic. Bonus features for days. Okay. This was it's just the movie, but if I find some other like cute little things, I'll throw them in. Let's do the other one now. That was Cabin in the Woods. Now we're going to do The Thing. And this way, what gives me, the first winner it gives me, I'm going to have to hit finish. Now we know how to do it. It's a free app. So The Thing. 10 people did this one. I have to watch an ad again. You can all watch the ad with me. We'll watch together. How is everyone? Bill Gates again. Okay, exit. Okay, continue. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Raffle. Okay, here we go. This is for The Thing on 4K. This is the Instagram. Devin's room. Boo, 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 boo. I talked to Devin too. I talked to all of you. I love that I'm recognizing all these names. Devin's room. I don't know if he's in here right now, but I will message him on Instagram. He just won the 4K copy of The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. Perfect. So let me I'll remember, but I screenshot just in case. So that's the raffle. So one person, so Jenny is getting, I don't know if she jumped in at any point, but Jenny is getting the bag, the stickers, the merch, and the Cabin in the Woods. James, have you dove into the, yes. So TheJericho. Is your name Jericho? Can I just say Jericho, or should I call you TheJericho? Because I'll do it. So I watched Sleepaway Camp on this channel, I want to say back in like March. It was on my list to be a summer reaction. And then I went to, what was the convention called? I went to a horror convention in Las Vegas with some friends, like February, March-ish adjacent. And I basically was going to take pictures of my friends with Felissa Rose because she was there. And when I tell you, she was one of the highlights, if not the highlight of the entire convention. And I've never even seen anything that she's been in. So I immediately fell in love with her. She was phenomenal. She was like, no, 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 get in the picture. Like sometimes the actors, you know, they have a person take the picture for you. They won't let you do it because they know you're going to hit like the thing 10 times and take 10 photos. They're very particular. She was like, more pictures, more you get in video. She was so fun. Every time we walked by, she had like a crush on one of the friends that we were with. So every time we walked by, she would scream out his name. I was like, I need to watch this movie immediately. I actually have I'll put it in the link. I remember all these things. I have a video of a recap of that trip. And I have like pictures and some video and stuff. So I will put a link for that down below. But because of that, she's hyper at cons. Amazing. So I came home, immediately scrapped my existing schedule for reactions. And I have my notes from the last movie I watched. I take notes as I'm watching because at the end I forget. Vegas recap, I'll say. Vegas recap. Giveaway links. So Snarky and Sage will be there. And I'll put a link. I'll put that down below too. Sleepaway Camp, because we're talking about it. So the Sleepaway Camp reaction, I loved it. It was so weird. And I wish there was more. Like the way it ends, I guess the twist, I already knew the twist, which is why I never watched the movie before. But I still did not expect it to play out the way that the whole thing did. So you can check out that movie reaction. I loved it. And I've heard the sequels are great and they are on my list as well. I'm thinking next year I'll do like a double feature kind of situation. I'm loving the idea of the double feature weekend. We did it a couple weeks ago with Scream 6 and Evil Dead Rise. And I had a blast doing that. It was very stressful to edit, but I loved being able to post 2 videos at once and watch like them kind of compete. Like, and if someone like watched one and was like, I love this, they immediately had something else that they could watch that was new. So I am working on Zach Valentine, which his name on YouTube is something different. That's why it messed me up just now. He had suggested When a Stranger Calls. So I'm working on for August When a Stranger Calls and When a Stranger Calls Back as a double feature weekend. I'm working on, since we're talking about reactions, let's go for it, right? This weekend, I'm still editing. I'm almost finished. Piranha 3 Double D. So that is coming this Saturday. I'll say the date just in case someone's ever watching this like after the fact, but this Saturday, the 22nd, July 22nd of 2023, you will be getting Piranha 3 Double D. On July 29th, oh, I didn't plan this correctly. Whoops. I kept saying my first reaction of August was going to be Demons, but it's actually going to go up on Saturday, the 29th. So it's not really of July. So it's not really August, but I just watched that. Was it last night or the night before? My memory is crap, you guys, but Demons, man. You'll have to wait and see, but that was an experience because I actually have this. I'm sorry, this is gross, but this is what I had. The can is still sitting here. I'll take that with me. But I got this from Synapse. Did I get this online? Where did I get this from? Probably Orbit DVD. If you ever want like, there's Shout Factory, there's Vinegar Syndrome, there's all these great companies that do these releases. Synapse, Arrowhead, I want to say is one of them. There's a place called Orbit DVD. It's a website. It's a physical place, but it's a website, and you can go there and they will have a bunch of these things. So they actually have all of these companies' videos at about the same price, if not less. Plus they have tapes, they've got music and all that stuff. So I think I got that from them. Oh, I should show it off a little more, right? This is Demons 1 and 2. I'm trying not to look at it too much because I don't want anything on this art to spoil something. But that movie was a blast. The weekend after that's going to be the double feature. No, I'm sorry. That's a lie. The weekend after Demons is Eden Lake, which is a movie I never even heard of until this year, but a lot of people have been voting for it. I did a poll. Eden Lake was strong winner. So that's going to happen first weekend of August. Second weekend of August is going to be the double feature. And I don't know, we'll do more polls to find out what August 19th is going to look like. Because August 26th is when I'm in Salt Lake City. So I'm still up in the air about if I will have something ready to go and just post it, or if I will just like take, the weekend off. I was planning on going live when I was in Salt Lake City, but I think it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be so much going on. I will say the friend I'm going with, he and I are going to do at least one, possibly two movie reactions. So once we get into September and October, we're going to have a duo reaction to give you. And he is great. So he's actually the one that gave me a lot of the Blockbuster videos, gave me a lot of these tapes for my birthday and stuff. So, well, that's it. Just in case you're jumping in late. Jenny Ryan XO, I think I see it said Jenny. I'm sorry. It's Jen Ryan. Won the 4K giveaway, Cabin in the Woods, and a bunch of stuff. Devin's Room, you won the 4K of The Thing, and I'll contact you both separately. Should we go through some merch just a little bit, or are we going to call it a night? I was pretty tired, but giving stuff away for free kind of woke me up and made me happy. Maybe I'll just go through the stuff that's sitting next to me. I mean, I did advertise this video as being and horror merch, right? So this, ow. Oh, and for some reason, my new thing is just like sitting on the floor. So that's what we're doing right now. Eventually, when this room is clean, because I haven't done it yet. Like if you notice, come on, what am I doing here? When the room is clean, I will sit in a chair. Like when I'm doing my reactions, we'll have a station that does not move, because right now my station moves a lot. Like whenever I come, you have to sneak through stuff, move the camera and the light and the table, and I have to readjust every single time I sit down for a reaction. But nope, that's the wrong one. I mean, this is gorgeous, but that's not what I was trying to get. Oof. This is this, and this is something I plan on giving away at some point when we meet our next milestone. Because I was trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube a while ago, and I got there. You all helped me get there. Now we're at 1,500. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is the giveaway at 2,000. But that's gorge. Yeah, we're not going to go through too much merch because I want to go through it and put it away, not just look at it. I went to Monster Mania in Jersey back in March, and I wish the artist, look, there's nothing attached. Like, I don't know who drew this. But look at this. Look at this, Jason. I have him, and he did Ghostface. I was like, take my money. This is why I'm broke. This is why I'm poor, because I buy things like this. But these are beautiful. I think I've got his card somewhere. I was asking my sister because she actually got, what did she get? I think she got one that had to do with, she got one that was a skull because she loves skulls. And I was like, do you know what the artist's name was? I don't remember if they put their card in our bag. And she's like, I don't think so. So mark it yourself, everyone. But I have that, and that's going to have to find a home. The scripts, I think I showed these one of the last times. I got Friday the 13th. I've got Halloween. They're autographed by cast members. They were purchased pre-autographed. My boyfriend got them for me. I also have Jaws and Scream. Do I have Scream? Yes, I have. So it's 4 of them. I have Halloween, Friday the 13th, Jaws, and Scream. Oh, I forgot that I had this too. This was from a punk rock flea market here in Connecticut. Damn, I don't have the name of this company either. They should have like engraved it on the back or something, but it was a pumpkin ale. I actually had an idea for a fan film a long time ago. I had a whole draft of whatever. Basically, it was almost the equivalent of, no, it wasn't the equivalent of. I was going to say the equivalent of like Halloween 2018. Back when everyone was like writing their own fan films because it had been so long since like a movie had come out and people wanted a continuation of previous timelines. Mine was more like if you took the 2018 film, but you also combined it with like Halloween 6 because it had a lot to do with the town. But there was like the mayor was a big character. There was a reporter in town that was a character. The babysitting aspect was like hardcore. It was basically something, something, something. Michael comes back to town because they demolished his house. Because why wouldn't they? Why would they leave his house there? And what is it? He basically sees someone at the site of his old house and he decides, you're my next person, because that's how he picks Laurie in the first movie. Really. Anyway, I remember going to cons. Bring your wallet. Yup. I've only just started going to cons, like going this year, I guess, right? Because I went to the CT Horror Fest years ago, pre-pandemic. Thank you, Melissa. We have to do Monster Mania. Yes, you're in Jersey, you said, right? Like, we have to go. I'm probably going to go next March. I think we talked about that. I want to go for the whole time because it is easily the biggest one I've been to. Again, I haven't been to many, but even Vegas was not as crazy as Monster Mania was in Jersey. Jersey, like, they dominated this entire hotel, like the DoubleTree, whatever. Every conference room was taken. They had a conference room that was like outside, like a separate building that was completely taken. Rose McGowan was there, who I didn't even get to. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I didn't get to see her. I did see her, but I didn't get an autograph from her because her line went to another building entirely. Someone was like, they had been waiting in line for 5 hours. Like, you basically have to get there in the morning and like wait all day for Rose McGowan. But she walked past me and scowled, and I loved it. So I did get to see her technically, but yes, it was gigantic. It was a little overwhelming, but I loved it. It used to be if you brought your own item be signed, it was half off. Oh, what they do now is they just have set prices, but they do separate them. If you're getting an autograph of, maybe it is half off, but it was like if you're getting something autographed and you brought it yourself, it's this much. If you are buying a photo to get autographed, it's this much more. So I would bring, movies and things like that. That's the merch I should be showing you all. That's the merch that's going to end up going in this binder. We can look at a little bit of it, but I'm not going to put it away. So let's do here. Again, my work shirt. See, this is terrible. This is awful the way this is all set up. My cream from work. There's some autographs. This would make me crazy looking at this. The bookmark. More postcards. Snarky and Sage. Oh, this is more stuff from my favorite Etsy. Oh, see, this is the bigger version of Ripley. I've got more from her. Again, Snarky and Sage. So go check her out for real. For real, for real. Okay, we'll look at a few of these things. And now I'm starting to sweat. So we're going to call it a day. Well, I'll save this one for last. I'll save these from last because they're my favorite. When I first went to CT Horror Fest, I got to meet. The reason I'm showing you this first, and it's not my favorite, is I don't even remember the actor's name. Michael something? Am I making that up? This is from Boondock Saints, obviously. He's in both movies with our Walking Dead. But he was in Saw 6. So when I saw him, he was there for Saw 6 because also who was there? These two. So we've got, we've got our Amanda, and she wrote, he helped me, to James. My gosh, I spaced out. Tobin Bell was there as well. They're all very nice. They're all very nice. She was actually very quiet and shy, which means she's a great actress because she's batshit crazy in those movies. To James with thanks. Jigsaw. Wow, 2019, September 14th of 2019, before the world ended. So this is funny. When we're getting the pictures, this was part of like a luncheon. It was like a VIP lunch where you got to actually like meet the cast and talk to them and eat food and hang out and whatever. And then the autographs were included in that. And so I got like respectable pictures and whatever. My boyfriend went to the guy and he was like, can you sign this one? So it says to Moses. Sean, is that his name? Anyone remember? I made Adam West take a picture with my sister. He looked pissed. The room was pretty much the inside of my head. Yeah, no, that's the chaos of it all. And I hate, I think the reason I can't stay in here very long is because I hate looking at it. So the day it gets cleaned is going to be like, I'm going to come in the morning and I won't leave the room until it's clean. And it'll be like nighttime. Because the last time I did this, it took an entire day and it was perfect. I don't just clean, I organize. Like that's why it's weird to me to be going through these and then putting them back in the mess. Like if I'm going to pick them up, I'm going to put them in their new home. Anyway, this guy with no shirt on. When I went to Vegas, I got to meet Heather Langenkamp. And a lot of the things I had them sign were actual movies. So like my Halloween 2, where is it? Did I have her sign the Blu-ray? Danielle Harris, I had her sign my Halloween 2 when I went to Vegas, the Rob Zombie Halloween 2. Because when I went to this convention, the one in Connecticut years prior, she was there. She came to Connecticut, y'all. But I had her sign Halloween 4 and I had her sign it double scoops. So, but when I met Heather, I saw this picture and was like, done, 1,000% done deal. I also had her sign my DVD of, everything's tucked away now. This isn't working for me. Having the movies stacked where I can't get to them. But I had her sign my Wes Craven's New Nightmare DVD, and I think it says like, "Where did you hear that rhyme?" This one says, "Whatever you do, don't fall asleep." She was very sweet. I actually had to go back and retake the picture with her because the person that she had taken it did such a bad job. And I got chummy with the lady who was like taking the money for her. So I was like, "Can I please?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's okay." Now, this event, I had to go to work. I had to go to California for work back in maybe it was end of January, February, something like that. And had a great time. I took some pictures. Again, there's a recap video of my trips of California and Vegas. It's all one video, and the link is down below. But one of the things I got to do was go to a book signing of, oh, damn, the book's in the other room because I'm trying to read it. But it's a book, a novelization by a very nice author, because I've talked to him like on social media a little bit. He was very kind that day. Novelization of My Bloody Valentine, the original My Bloody Valentine. Now, to promote the book, the author was there. They also created a board game. And so I got the board game when I was there. Anthony Massey is the creator of the board game. I had the author Armando, I had him sign the game, and he's like, "I didn't contribute to the game." And I was like, "I don't care, sign this." So he did that, but my heart literally ripped open, pun intended, because I got to meet Rob Stein and, oh my gosh, Alina, I forgot her name. I'm such a bad person for forgetting her name, right? I only just became a fan of this movie last year when I saw it for the first time, so you can't get mad at me. But this couple, they were there. They were so friendly. We held up the line talking and talking. If you click the link, the video for the recap of this event, I post some of the pictures. Also, someone from social media, he's the one who told me about it. We met up and got to like chat and whatever, and it was super cool. I love getting to like meet people that can geek out over these things with me. So that's one good thing that social media is for. But they signed this. They also signed the movie. The thing is, she used like I brought just the slipcover. I didn't bring the whole movie with me, but she used a pen that like bleeds, so you can see it's like it bled. But he used a regular one, so it's there. But a lot of times I bring these movies for them to sign. But I saw this picture and was like, yeah, no, 100%. I got to do that. So those are the kinds of things that are going to eventually go in this binder. That way they're not just sitting out, you know? But yeah, that's kind of, oh, I have another one of these. The one I had for Halloween, I have one for Raccoon City because I love Resident Evil. I try to make Resident Evil happen on my Instagram page. No one cares. If it's not 80s, 90s, maybe 2000s, like horror movie slasher related, people don't care. And for some reason, like my niche is not Resident Evil. It is in life. In life, I love Resident Evil, but on my, like, I am a person who looks at likes, which is stupid because engagement is not what it used to be, but it'll be like, 200 likes. You just get a lot more than that, but the algorithm, right? On like a, I could be like Halloween 6, 200 likes. Resident Evil 60. Like, people don't care. I don't understand, but I loved this. Someday it'll go up somewhere. I don't know where, but these are the tapes I talked about. That room is pretty up. I need to meet Heather. Yes, you do need to meet Heather. You've got a great collection going on. Thank you, Poe. Awesome autographs. Thank you, Jericho. Hey, you're live. Why didn't I get a notification? I don't know, Leo. Do you have notifications turned on? And if you do you have it turned on to all of the things? I already pulled the winners. I'm so sorry you did not win, but it's okay. You'll win something next time, I promise. Do you love... I'm down for Resident Evil. It's amazing. I love the games. The movies they exist. I find fun in the movies. Don't forget that Hell in a Cell match. Yes, Melissa versus Leo. Leo wasn't here last week for the live, so I'm glad you chimed into this one, but y'all still got to fight for the Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I have a question. I don't know if I asked this already, but when it comes to going to these conventions and stuff, I love I grabbed this tape to show you and then didn't show you, but this is a stab tape. This is from the same collection that Jen is getting her prize, which was the soundtrack. When you get something signed, I'm bringing my DVDs, I'm bringing my slip covers, I'm getting the pictures. I have a poster. We'll show that another day of, it's from Shout Factory, but it's all of the Jason Voorheeses from Friday the 13th. And I'm having the Friday the 13th cast members sign it, but I don't want anyone touching my tapes. Do you agree? Or am I just being whatever? Like, for me, y'all know that Wes Craven's New Nightmare is like a ride or die of mine. I purposely was like, this is not coming with me to Vegas. And I brought the DVD and then I got that picture because I'm like, don't touch this. Am I crazy, or are you all on the same page possibly with me? Uh-oh. There we go. You go right back in there. You go right back in there. Although I will say, my friend Blockbuster Videos, we're going to Salt Lake City together, like I told you. He got me this Blockbuster Presents copy of Halloween back in the day. And when I went to Vegas, Nancy Loomis was there, who played Annie in the original film. And I had her sign the front. I had her sign the front because I love I appreciate that this is the Blockbuster Presents. And this is like another level of owning the tape. But aesthetically, it's just Laurie on the front. And, I don't hold it, visually, aesthetically to the same standard I do like the other movies, where like my eyes would hurt from looking at a beautiful cover be ruined. So I had her write, guess he found a hot date. I think she forgot that she even said that line because she was a little confused. I have a signed VHS of Halloween by Tony Moran. Yes, Michael Unmasked. Is he nice in person? I heard things. And I don't know. I just heard things, but I don't know. Like, Blockbuster Videos also got me this, and not a single person will touch this. I'm bringing this with me to Salt Lake City. I'll do a live, and we will talk about the things I'm bringing with me to Salt Lake City. But, yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh no, my Funko things fell over. Okay. It's too easy to damage. Yeah, I don't want to, let's not damage my things, please. But yeah, you guys have any questions for me? I'm going to do a Q&A at some point, but I figure, like, why am I not talking to you all more? I'm just yapping over here. I'll show off like one or two more things. If you guys have any questions, let me know and I will happily answer them. Thank you again for even watching me talk about this stuff. This is crazy that you guys are like here. I love this. Ooh, have I ever showed you guys my Friday the 13th shoes? Don't know if I have. I'm going to show you right now. I wore these for the first time. I heard things about Tom Savini, but he was great too. So funny, Jericho. When you watch, this is very presumptuous. If you watch the video recap of my trip to Vegas, I didn't want to say too much, but he was some kind of way. And so I agree with the things. Yes, Q&A episode for sure. I got to figure out what that app is called where you can just get like anonymous questions. And I'll just literally sit here and we'll do that. But let me do the Friday the 13th shoes. I wore these I was pissed because I brought them with me to Vegas, and then we went to the convention, and I was like, oh, I forgot to wear. Wait, no, I know I did wear them to Vegas. I forgot to wear them to Monster Mania, but my sister got these for me for Christmas, or yeah, for Christmas. Was it Vans? Vans did these limited edition. Like they did these, they did The Shining, which those were hot shoes. They did Freddy Krueger. I think they did another one as well, but oh my God. And they're comfortable. But yeah, like, look at that blood spatter. Poe, would Moses ever do a cameo, or is he not into it? It's weird. Like maybe someday. We actually, if you go way, 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 way back into the movie reactions, if you just go to my playlists and click on movie reactions, you'll see every single one I've ever done. And if you go all the way to the bottom, I want to say the first one should be Halloween. It's me like drinking like 3 glasses of wine and just like slurring through Halloween. Don't watch that one. It's not enjoyable. I was like practicing. I was like just figuring out like what is this? What can this movie reaction thing be? My second episode is me and Blockbuster Videos doing a long distance virtual movie reaction where I tried to splice together both of us watching the movie. The thing is it's fun. It's a lot of fun, but there are a lot of sound issues. The third one is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And then the fourth one is Moses and I watching Scream. The thing is, I was watching movies I have already seen. So it was more like a commentary. Like I was giving my commentary while watching the movies. Then later I was like, let's do some ones we haven't seen before. So he does make an appearance there. He wants to watch A Nightmare on Elm Street 5 with me. Occasionally he will say, let's go film something. But I have to be in the mood to film something. So if he's like, let's film something, and I'm tired, I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't want to do that because I don't want to risk being miserable during a movie. And then not only like, who wants to watch that? I don't want to edit that. And then I don't want it to sway my perception of that movie. But he will at some point. Maybe he'll do one of these lives. Let's wait till maybe the room is set up. You know what? We should have him join the live when I finally get my neon sign up, because he got it for me for my birthday last year. For Christmas. For Christmas. And it's sitting over there in the box still. Oh, let's see. Tom Savini isn't nice. He wasn't nice. No. I think depends on the day. Yeah. I'm going to go watch it now. Oh, thank you. So Leo's going to go watch that video. I'll put it. I didn't put the link down below. Oh, I don't know which video you mean. If you mean the recap of Vegas or the Scream reaction with Moses, but he is hysterical. I was skinnier and I had more hair in that reaction too, because it was several years ago. Let's see. Oh my God, 5. That would be a trip. Oh, Halloween 5. Am I behind on? I should stop and read these as I'm talking. Austin. Boom, 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 boom. Austin has an amazing page. I'm sitting here showing off, like, look at this little whatever pew pew license plate from Halloween. His collection is insane. The toys that he has, the figures, the merch that this man owns. Go find Austin right now on YouTube and Instagram. We're gonna do a collab at some point. I think we're gonna do. I'm spoiling things possibly because we barely talked about it, but this was the idea we threw out there. Was I show a movie and then he shows his merch that he has, or his toy that he has from that movie. So we're gonna see what happens. Nightmare 5. Thank you, Melissa, for keeping my train of thought in focus. That's how bad my ADHD is constantly. So yes, Nightmare 5. When I told him I watched 4, he was like, "Don't watch 5 without me." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Have you not seen it?" And he's like, "No, I did." And he's like, he said he thinks it's the one that he loved when he was younger. So we're gonna, so he has seen that movie, he thinks, or at least parts of it, but I've never seen it. Too kind. No, spoil away. No. So yeah, we want to do some kind of, Austin and I want to do some kind of collab. Yeah, I love that idea. Movies and toys, and we'll figure that out. So let me see the chat. Excited for Austin and James. Yes. Literally, you have to, like, the second this video is done, go watch the ones I suggested down below. And then, oh, you know what? Austin, I'll put your link in the description as well. Let me put it in my list. So if you're watching this, we're talking about Austin Nicholas. Is that your middle name, Austin? I have a notes section for the things I have to put in. Austin. Movie reactions, playlist, even though I think that always is in my description. Austin first. Nicholas is last. Okay, my middle name is Nicholas. That's why I asked. Oh, two first names, Austin Nicholas. So, oh my goodness gracious. I think that's it. I mean, so we announced the winner of the Instagram 4K giveaway, which was Devin's Room. As to which video I was referring to, boy, you know I'm watching all of them. Girl, go watch them then. Leave a comment on every single one so I can reply to every single one. But Devin's Room won the 4K. And Jen Ryan won this bag full of merch that includes a 4K of Cabin in the Woods. And again, thank you for hitting that thanks button. Again, someone tell me, does it look like a $sign or does it look like a heart that says thanks? Because I don't know what it looks like on your end compared to what it looks like on mine. What does it look like? I see hearts. It's a $sign. It's a heart. Some say it's a heart and some say it's a $sign. Melissa versus Leo is going to happen. That's the live I want to see. So it's going to happen someday. But this has been great, everyone. I'm starting to sweat, so that's why I'm kind of deciding to wrap this up in a moment. Thank you all for jumping on. We will do this again next week, I believe. Let's look at my schedule right now. Because usually I am out of work at 6 on Mondays. So, you know, a 7:30 situation is perfect. Of course, it like logged me out of my accounts, but it's not important to do right now while we're live. Oh, I didn't check for any questions. Were there any questions? I don't. Oh, I answered Melissa's question about Moses ever making an appearance, and you know, we'll see. Only time will tell. Let me back up so my lines are not as prominent. Where do babies come from? Christopher Garcia. You're so stupid. And I don't know. I don't know where they come from, to be honest. No one ever told me. My mama didn't raise me right. It's a $1 on mine. So I think it's a $sign. But I've seen it where it looks like a heart. I'm confusion. So I was told a stork delivered them. News to me, Austin. Stork. So storks drop off babies, everyone. Thank you for joining my live where we talked about where babies come from. This eye is more closed than the other. I think I'm like breaking down. What in the butt? Blocked. Garcia, you're blocked. If you watched my Pearl reaction and I said, shout out to Garcia, there she is. Christopher, I swear to God. See, I was told the stork delivered them. I think from the butt. What in the butt? This is going sideways very quickly, and I love it. Good night, bro. Keep killing it. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, we're gonna call it, or we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna call it a day. Next week we'll go live again on Monday. Click the links down below for everything we talked about tonight. Congratulations to everyone that won. Thank you all for sitting here and talking with me. And we're gonna have to schedule that Leo versus Melissa cage fight. So until then, I'll super chat you next time. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for that. So you're a natural on these. I think ADHD just is my personality. So it works. But thank you all very much. And then keep an eye out for Austin and I doing our collab situation. I just realized that this is back here, but that's going to wait for a merch day. I'm going to end this right now. Poe, thank you. Have a great night, everyone. Goodbye.